Houston TV.
My name is Julia, and we're here with True Houston TV, and we're interviewing...
Órpheus Von Doom, what's up? How you doing?
Good. Good. How's your day?
It's been good. It's been chilling. I've been doing good.
It's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Is there anything you want to get off your chest?
Fonz, get on it, bro. He's outside the camera, my boy Fonz. We gotta get on this shit. Not gonna lie.
Okay, so brotherly encouragement. I
Yeah.
love that. Okay, perfect. So glad to have you. I was really intrigued by a lot of things that I saw. Very interesting things. Okay, so I know you get this question a lot. So where does your name come from? What is Órpheus Von Doom?
So the story from Órpheus Von Doom, or I'll do it in parts. Órpheus comes from, I was in this band named Tides, and I was a drummer in that band. And I remember one time we asked ourselves, I told them I didn't want to do our actual names. I wanted to do like fictional names or something like from Greek mythology where it's not truly us. Like, because I don't want to go by my real name, for just to give it that oomph to the band. And so I suggested the idea of using Greek mythology names. So what was crazy about this is that I told them, hey, let's go to the computer, go on Google, search up A through Z Greek mythology names, and keep scrolling. I'm going to close my eyes, and when I say stop, stop. That's how we're going to choose our names. Russian roulette, literally. And so what was crazy about that is I had my eyes closed. And so I was like, all right, scroll. So my homie is scrolling, right? And he's scrolling, and I say stop. And then I open my eyes, and I see Órpheus. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, this is dope. And so Órpheus, when that came out, I was like, who is that? Right. And funny enough, it's the god of music.
What?
Yeah, so it was perfect, yeah.
So that was like some spiritual,
it was
a spiritual moment.
It's crazy, yeah.
That's crazy. And then, so the Von Doom part, what about that part?
Von Doom is because I like honestly, like the 50s vaudeville stuff, and I like those big names like Von Doom, something like super big. Yeah. Okay,
that's pretty dope.
Thank you.
Do your family call you that? Or
no. My family calls me by my real. No. I mean, well, a lot of people like know me as Órpheus. Like more actually, funny enough, people that I know me as Órpheus and another name that I'm not gonna share, but not even that one is my real name. Only like my actual like direct family calls me by my real name. But every now and then a cousin is like Órpheus, was like whatever, like she like joking or whatever, and I'm like, what's up, Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So, like, where are you from? Were you born and raised?
I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm from here, Houston, Texas. Yeah, born and raised. No,
Never mind.
North side.
North side. You gotta say it right.
North side. North side.
Okay, cool. Okay, perfect. So I saw something recently on your Instagram.
What was it?
So in your most recent post, there's a picture of a green jock strap.
Oh my God, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I just wanted to know, like, what's the story behind that? I don't understand.
So the story behind that is that there's an artist named Silverio.
Okay.
That is like a maniac on stage. Like, I saw him not long ago. This motherfucker got naked at the end of the show. But he does like DJ butt ass naked.
Wow.
Like full on fucking wee out naked, like crazy, right? Like, it was fucking wild. And he doesn't start, he comes out with like a full suit.
Okay.
Like a full on suit.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, years ago, a friend of mine named Mario, he told me this story that he went to go see Silverio live, and that he was with another friend named, I think his name is Carlos, and that Silverio took off, because he wears something like that underneath it. Okay. And he threw it to the crowd, and it landed on him. And so that story, like, it just made me laugh. So I was like, fuck it.
It landed on your friend?
No, on his friend.
Oh.
And so that story always came to my head. So I was just like, oh, that's hilarious. And so when I posted that came to my head. And funny enough, years later or whatever, like, I got to see him. And funny enough, I got to hang out with him afterwards.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, I saw this man, full on got naked, like, with a whole ass crowd. And then afterwards, no bullshit, he was smoking a cigarette. And I was just, like, hanging out with him, and he had, like, underwear on. And he was, like, Winnie the Poohing that shit, like, with a cigarette. And I was just like, that's crazy. I can't believe, like, I'm here in this moment. So that's why that's there.
Okay.
Yeah, that picture.
I would never thought someone has that much meaning behind a green jock strap.
Yeah, that's...
I appreciate that.
Silverio. He's from Guerrero, Mexico. He's from Mexico.
That's dope.
Yeah. But I love his stuff. He's pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I also saw something else on your Instagram.
What's up?
Well, I seen you have really cool guitars.
Oh, thank you.
So I wanted to ask, do you collect them? Like, do you have other people do art on them, or do you art on them yourself?
Well, funny enough, I only have one guitar. And that one,
Mm.
well, I have multiple, like, as like acoustic. I have like one acoustic, one electric, and one bass guitar. But that electric one, I customized it myself, painted it all with
Mhm.
a friend of mine from high school. Actually, funny enough, like we did like an all-nighter, Sammy and I. She was like an artist, and I had this idea of like painting it. But at first it started like if you look at it closely, it has like velvet on the side.
Yes, there's a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
texture and material on.
Yeah, so there
The
was like a
actual
year
guitar.
that I lived in Austin, and I used to work at this shop called Lucy in Disguise, with diamonds, and that shop was, oh my god, I have stories for days about that shop.
Mm.
It's like let's just to describe it shortly. The first day, they don't exist no more, so it's okay if I out them out like this. But the first day that they interviewed us or that they brought us in, it was like a bunch of newbies.
Mm.
And I was 18 at the time, and I just moved to Austin, literally just graduated. And they were like, they gave us this flyer that was like, please it said, do not smoke or drink or get high while on work.
Mm.
I shit you not. Like a week later, 2 weeks later, everybody was on something. So it was like a problem because it was like psychedelic as fuck. When you walked in,
Okay.
it was like super like colorful and stuff, and people walk in and be like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?"
So your guitar kind of
Yeah,
represents
so that
that
around
moment.
that time, yeah. So I
That's
put
pretty
velvet.
cool.
They gave me like this, like I was in charge of the vintage department, and
Mhm.
like it was really cool, and they gave me this like fabric, like velvet fabric, and I was like, oh shit, what can I do with this? And so I
Mhm.
just cut it up and I put it on the guitar, and
Wow.
there's like webbing through it, and it looks really cool,
Yeah.
like if you look at it closely. But then
And it's like green and pink. And a
yeah,
bunch
and
of
then
colors
like a
on there.
year later, or like no, not a year later, but like a few weeks later, a month later, something like that, I was gonna perform in Houston when I was in another band, and then that friend and I were like, oh, what if we paint it?
Mm.
And so that's how it came to be. By the way, that guitar's name is Monterrey.
Monterrey.
Yeah,
That's
like the
beautiful.
city. Yeah,
I like that.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely. When I saw the guitar, I was like, I have to
yeah.
know about that. It's
Yeah.
very interesting. Okay, cool. So you're an artist.
Yep.
I also you do a lot of sketching as well as painting.
Yeah.
So like, have you done that your whole life? Or...
Yeah, I've done that my whole life. I have a
Mm.
degree in arts. Funny enough.
A degree?
Yeah. I have
A degree in art.
Yeah, and a degree in arts.
That's
and right now
insane.
I'm going for medicine. Funny enough, so it's weird. Like
So you're also in school now.
Yeah.
Okay, what are
Yeah.
you going for? Like what?
Surgery. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy.
What don't you
A
do?
lot of crazy stuff. Yeah, but the art stuff, like yeah, I've always done it since I was a kid. I've
Okay.
always loved art. Like literally has always been like what I've surrounded myself with. My mom, funny enough, shout out to my mom. She would take me to graffiti classes
Really?
and like crazy stuff, directing classes, like filming and
Oh.
all that, like everything you can think about. Even this mask, like, I spray painted it myself to
Mm.
have the leopard stuff.
Shout out
yeah.
Majus.
Yeah, so everything was just like growing up was very artsy
Mm.
stuff. So it just got ingrained in me. Yeah.
That's dope. So do
Yeah.
you feel like going into being a surgeon, is that also a form of art for you as well?
I think so. I think there is a form of art to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
That's pretty cool.
absolutely. Like I feel like you have to have some form, not a create. Oh, I feel like you do have to have a form of creativity to really lay the foundation really well.
That would be pretty dope. Imagine like getting a surgery and like, who's your surgeon? Orpheus
Orpheus.
Von Doom.
Yeah. Be
That's
crazy.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So of course we want to know about the mask. You said you spray painted it yourself. Do you have like a mask collection? Is there other masks you make?
I do have a mask collection. Funny enough, I have like 4. We're actually we were laughing about. There's by the people watching. There's my homeboy Fonz outside the video,
Shout out Fonz.
and he's out here, and he was talking shit to me beforehand, because I'm not gonna lie, like I just washed this, so like I was drying it. And when I picked them up, it wasn't fucking like when I had to leave. Sorry, it wasn't dry yet. So like even right now, it's a little like a little tiny bit like
Okay.
wet. So but it smells fucking good though.
I was
It's
gonna
like-
say it
yeah,
does smell?
it smells great.
Okay.
It smells great. So he was like,
Oh, you smelled it?
yeah.
You
And
smelled
he
it.
was like, he was telling me in the car because I picked them up, and he was like, bro, you're Orpheus, bro. You have to have fucking 4, bro. You have to have 4. And I was like, bro, I know, bro. Like, I fucked up. He was like, he was joking with me. He was like, bro, you have to have 4 or whatever. And I was like, I do. He was like, yeah, but not the other ones. That one. And I was just like, I know, bro.
Was
So,
the orange one with the...
yeah, I have that one.
one's
That
dope.
one's clean. Like, that
Yeah.
one's like, but I have been rocking this one more lately. And I have more coming up, like, in the future, like, different styles and
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
You know what? That'll be a pretty cool thing for you to get into, like,
Yeah.
you know, making masks and, you know,
And just having rocking new styles and stuff, like having
yeah,
fun with it. Yeah,
like
that's
a
the
mask
plan.
fashion show.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be
type thing.
sick. You know,
Yeah.
funny enough, the last show that I did, people started wearing ski masks, and
Really?
I honestly like. Well, we were talking a little bit beforehand, but like I black out when I perform, like I said earlier, and I didn't notice people had masks on until one of my homies. I think it was, I don't know if it was Maybell or Bianca, but one of the two were like, you should tell people to bring masks to your shows. And I was like, oh,
That'd be
yeah,
pretty
that
cool.
would be sick. And then a photographer that was at my show took pictures of those people. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, people now wear masks at my show. So
It's
that's
starting
cool.
a trend
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, so that'd be
That's
sick.
pretty dope.
I welcome it. That'd be dope.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so whenever you put a mask on, do you feel like it's a persona for you?
Like,
or
it changes me. Oh.
Yeah.
It changes.
Right.
Nah, I'm the
No.
same. I'm the same motherfucker
Same
inside
person.
and out.
So you
Yeah.
do the same things out the mask
Same
and the
shit.
mask?
Yeah,
Okay,
same motherfucker.
okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I noticed you have a lot of energy when you perform.
Yeah.
So, like, what is your pre-performance ritual?
Just a pure adrenaline. Just
How
pure.
do you get yourself hyped up though?
I literally, no lie, like I just pace back and forth, and I get into this mindset. Like I literally, like the world just kind of like zooms
Yeah.
in, and I'm just like with the mask on, and I'm just like, I'm about to
Yeah.
do it. Like, let's do it.
and it
yeah,
smells like Tide in
yeah,
there.
and it smells like Thai, like what suavecito, whatever it's called. Like, and then I'm like, man, I'm gonna get into this shit. Like, I'm fucking hyping myself up. Like, it's gonna be dope. I'm gonna do this shit. And then it's like, you
Yeah.
ready? And it's like, yeah, I'm ready. And then like my drummer always laughs because he's just like looking back and forth, like
Watching you
yeah,
pace.
watching me.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just that's my my, how do you say it? Like my, I guess my
Your pre-show
my
ritual.
pre-show ritual, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just go on stage and boom, just let it
Yeah.
out. And because I black out, I literally black out when I
Mm-hmm.
perform. Like, not like just adrenaline, just skyrockets, and I'm just getting into it. So yeah.
That's pretty cool. So you also dance a lot when you're on stage.
Yeah.
Do you ever like
Yeah.
practice or like
I-
bring out new dance, or you just kind of
No, I
just?
just know how to dance. I just know how to dance.
Oh,
Actually,
multi-talented.
Yeah, I was in a dance crew back in the day in high school.
What don't you do?
Yeah, so I was in a dance crew, but what also helped out is my sister was in ballet folklorico, which is, I don't know if you know what that is, but it's
I
like
don't.
it's like a, I don't know, it's like a form of Latin dancing, like a very traditional form of Latin dancing.
Mm-hmm.
And growing up with her, like I would always go with her to her practices, and they even won nationals in Mexico. In Mexico, in New York. In New York.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I always grew up around dancing, and like even when I was like 4 years old and my sister was having her quinceañera, like they put me to be like to dance with my sister. So I was
Oh.
always around like some form of performance growing up,
Wow.
and dancing and all that. And then
That's pretty
you know,
interesting.
yeah, I just like it. It's fun.
Shout out Ma Dukes. She really had
for
y'all
real.
doing a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Actually, yeah, I never
cool.
thought about that. Like with my
Yeah.
sister too. Actually, think to my sister as well. She's the one that always had music around me, like instruments and like all forms of like band stuff. Even she was in Tejano bands and all that stuff, and she was like a radio DJ as well, like on the radio. So I was always surrounded by her influence. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So speaking of music, what all instruments do you play?
My first instrument was drums
Okay.
from when I was very young, and then I have like this thing, like a birth defect on my left wrist that I can't twist my wrist,
Oh.
so I can't like do this.
That's
with
what
this.
he can't do. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, literally. So I have that thing, right? So I can't twist my wrist like this, right? So my whole life, I'm a righty, so I couldn't play the guitar right-handed. So that was always like a problem for me until one day when I was 14. Honestly, on some real shit, like let's just be real. I was trying to impress this one girl that I liked, and it's because she
always
liked
starts like that.
this one man. Shout out to Galilei. Honestly, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here in this moment.
Shout out
But
Galilei.
yeah, there was this album by the Arctic Monkeys. What's the name of that album? The first one, like the one that
Whatever people say I am, that's what I'm not.
whatever people say I am, that's what I'm not. So she like burnt the whole CD for me.
Wow.
Like which
That's
like
real love.
real like well yeah. And so at that time I like they didn't even do shit like that. Like you that was like at my time like who does that? So she did that and I was like, oh, this is so cool. And she was like, oh, there's this one song called I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor. And I was like, all right, cool.
Did she move her neck like
Yeah,
that?
she was like, yeah. She honestly was so rich. And she was like, oh, there's. And I was just like, oh, cool. And she was like, hint, hint. I know you play drums. Maybe you should learn it. And at that time, I haven't played drums in years.
Okay.
So I was just like, fuck it. Like, I'm going to learn this. And I learned it in a week. And then music, like, I was like, fuck, if I can do that in a week, like, what else can I do?
Right.
And I told my mom, like, I want to learn left-handed guitar. Like, I'm going to play left-handed, like, just to work with my shit.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, nah. You're like, really? I was like, yeah. So we went to a place called Hermes Music Center. I forget what it's called. And then a guy that became, like, a really great friend of mine named Dominic, there was one left-handed guitar among, like, a billion right-handed guitars.
Right.
And I said, let me check that one. I was an acoustic left-handed Fender guitar. He grabbed it, and he put it on me, and I was, like, kind of sitting down exactly how I am right now. Both feet down. And then he was like, oh, there's like, this is called an E chord. So he like kind of positioned my fingers. He goes, strum it. And from there, like, the love of that came through. Yeah.
You're pretty good at the guitar.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
And I don't play the guitar, so I know.
Thank you.
know?
I appreciate that. Big influences from Jimi Hendrix. I'll tell you that.
Really?
Yeah. Huge influence from Jimi
That's
Hendrix.
actually something I wanted to know about. Like, what are your biggest musical influences?
So, like, guitar playing wise, Jimi Hendrix for sure. Like, no doubt about it.
It's hard to not, admire him.
Yeah, his
for
fucking
sure.
legend, man. Just love his stuff. Was like obsessed with his stuff. Like, just I have every vinyl of his, like everything. And then because I was left-handed, also like the style that he always had on. Like when I go on stage, it's like I need to have like a look, something that people are like, fuck, that's the look, you know.
That's Órpheus.
And also like the love of it, because I like fashion. I like everything, and so other like. My top 5, I could say, or like something that could really generalize my music, is like Jimi Hendrix guitar playing, music wise, how I play with it, sound wise, Gorillaz for sure, like how I like do instrumentation. There's this band named Model Actress that I love, just rhythmically, like they infuse this modern tone of like disco, but with like this dance punk element to it that is just fucking like out of this
I could
world.
definitely see that in your music.
So
sure.
it literally like that inspired me a whole other like realm. And then there's this band from Los Angeles called Sextile that electronically like just changed my mind. I saw them in Pasadena, California. And then I guess the last one, if I'm being real with you, like Latin music, like just cumbia and all that stuff, growing up with it, dancing, wanting to like have fun when I perform, and also just, I don't know, have something rhythmically. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, how would you describe your genre of music? Because I looked at also something that you posted, and you were saying after you drop your album this year, you can go more into
like everything,
pop, R&B,
all sorts of stuff.
What
and
type
you went
of genre
deep into my into my.
It does my job.
Yeah, you did do your job. Yeah. So I think my current things that I've been working on right now is more industrial / dance punk. But my friend Fonz, who is out here, shout out Dunes, check out his stuff as well. Whoever's seen this interview, we've been collaborating, and it's more like indie, but it's also like a fusion of like, I don't know, like just this whole other realm of music that we're both uncomfortable doing, but we love to like get out of our comfort zones.
Right.
So that's been like, I've just been going through a lot of stuff, and I also have like an electronic album that people have been like begging for me to release for a long time, because I showcase it to some people. So it's just like little bit of everything. If I'm being real with you, like I don't like to limit myself when it comes to music.
Yeah. So speaking of that, you have a new single dropping called Mental.
Oh yeah, Monday. You fucking
on the 22nd.
Yeah, Monday. Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that? Like, what is the message you want that song to give?
The message, it's not. The message of that song is more. It's more. I don't know how good.
Men's mental health awareness.
Actually, no. It has nothing to do with mental. Actually, it's the complete opposite of that. The song is more about a man, right, who is kind of like. It's a girl, right? It's a song about a girl who is just like, man, you're driving me mental, but like I still want you, like fuck it, like you know what I mean? And so it's you'll hear it in the lyrics, but the lyrics aside, what I really want to present with that song is my shift musicality wise.
Okay.
Because I did start at a point where it was very Jimi Hendrix like. Like if you hear my old stuff now, it's very like psychedelic rock. Now it's super different, industrial and way different. But what's crazy about that is my new stuff is like just more electronic driven. Like it kind of reminds me of like when I was a kid and I listened to dubstep and I like this
listen to dubstep
fusion.
too,
Yeah, and I like this fusion of music that's just new and I don't know. It's like my fresh new take of something that's like old and new, but also
Right.
like just having fun with new elements of music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And is your friend Fonz?
Fonz.
Is he the only one that you're collaborating with at the moment? Or?
At the moment, yeah. That's like,
Yeah.
which is funny because I was telling him the other day, I was like, dude, I don't usually collab with people. Like a lot of my stuff is by myself, but homie is just super talented. Like, like just super duper duper talented. Yeah. Shout out, appreciate it, bro. No, but for real, like he always says, like he's like, no, I don't got perfect pitch, and I swear to you, like you put a song in front of him and he gets it like that.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, dude, so it's been just we're complete opposites in the sense of how we are musically, but like just there's just this like dope contrast that happens with that we've been kind of like revealing from ourselves, and we've kind of are allowing ourselves to be more vulnerable with music. So I think because the homie is about that as well, it allows me to be like more about it instead of just like closing myself off. Also, another shout out that I truly have to shout out. There's this guy named Different Chris who one day like he's like an artist and he's got like huge amount of fans. Like he loves his fans and all that stuff. And he's an artist that truly like allowed me to be vulnerable. Like where he told me, he was like, dude, you're scared of it. Like he called my ass out. And I always do that for people. But he was like my therapy session of like working with an artist. Because he was like, teach me how to play guitar. And I was like, I'll teach you, bro. So I was teaching him guitar lesson and it just became this therapy session.
Right. Yeah.
And he was just like, it just at the end he's like, you have to be more vulnerable. Like fucking let it out. And ever since, like I've just been like, fuck it, like I'm gonna just let it all out. And so with my lyrics, the videos I've been doing on Instagram, and even with the songs that Fonz and I are making, Dunes, it's like just super vulnerable. So I think my new stuff that's coming out is just even mental is just more vulnerable, like like actually me expressing myself in ways I've always been scared to, but now I'm like, fuck it. Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty dope. With the type of music that you make, and since you are kind of being vulnerable and doing things that are very different than what a lot of other musicians are doing at the moment, do you feel like you were born in the right or the wrong era?
Oh, the perfect fucking era.
Perfect era?
Oh, yeah, the perfect fucking time. Yeah, because I like the way I use social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everything, the way I can release my shit without having to, like, be blocked by this fucking whatever company or whatever. It's all indie. It's all me.
Right.
Like, and just owning all that stuff is just, like, a blessing, too. So, yeah, I feel it's perfect. Like,
That's cool.
Growing up, I was very like, fucking wrong era, bullshit, this and that. But then I grew up and I was just like, nah, fuck that. This is the perfect timing for everything.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, so what about, like, I know you mentioned earlier you're into fashion. Do you, like, how into fashion are you? Do you make your own pieces?
I used to back in the day. Like, when I lived in Austin and I worked in that spot, I used to make my own clothing and stuff or, like, customize, like, jackets that I would have. But now it's just more of, like, what I can find, what I like to wear and all that stuff. And just like just having fun with it. I just like having fun with it. But
give us a plug. Where do you like to shop at? All right, too much information.
Yeah, fuck yeah. No, just a bunch of spots around like everywhere. Like back in the day, it was a lot of thrift shopping. I used to love thrift shopping, but now that I'm getting older, it's like I want to collect like nice shit that I can be like.
Right.
I mean, not saying that the other stuff isn't, just I don't know, just a part of growing up. Like, you know, you get more money, I guess, you know, work more and all that.
How would you, give me 3 words that would describe your sense of fashion?
Chaotic. Chaotic sometimes, but it's also like, it's chaotic, yet I have like polar opposites where I could be super colorful and then like super monochromatic, where it's like I'm wearing like leather jackets, so it looks nice.
Black
like,
on black.
Yeah, black on black, and then, or just like a plethora of colors and all that stuff, very like Jimi Hendrix like that influence. So like I don't know, 3 words: chaotic, beautiful, and lustful.
Lustful?
Yeah.
What elaborate?
Because there's like a lust to the fashion that I like you wearing.
Okay.
Like just the elements, like the chains and all that stuff. There's like a romance to it. Like when I like
bit of vanity there.
Yeah, bit of vanity. Yeah.
Well, everyone wants to look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's cool. Okay, so I know in on your Instagram page in your highlight reels, you have a post where you talk about who is Orpheus Von Doom.
Oh yeah.
And something you mentioned was, OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder.
Right.
And you mentioned something about how music, especially the guitar, helps to get you
Release
through
it.
some of those things. So like, when did you figure out you have this OCD, and like,
I've been having
how
it
did
since I was...
music, help? What's your journey with that?
So music helped out. Well, I'll tell you like the whole story of it. Since I was a kid, I've had it. Like it's funny because my mom would always say it, but I would always be like, nah,
Right,
like you're lying, right? But growing up, like I would obsessively like turn on the light a certain amount of times, or I would wash my hands a certain amount of times,
Yes.
and I would do certain things. Like if I don't do it this way, something bad's gonna happen, or like like that's like how mentality, or like if I don't say this amount of times in my head, this and that. So when music came to play with it, like when I was in high school, like I still have it, but it's more controlled now. Is that music helped me like find of funny enough with numbers, it kind of helped me out when I perform. But because when I play guitar, I can play so loosely. It reminds me that there's this whole other element of life that it's okay to not be on a rigid regiment. It's
That's
okay
beautiful.
to kind of flow through life a little bit. So music taught me that with OCD, and also just the expression of allowing myself to express myself openly, and people hear it and sometimes can connect to it on a deeper level, helps me out understand like, yeah, it's okay. Like there's ways of being seen without having to speak up so much,
Right.
Because, as every person, like, they're scared to speak their mind to their fullest. So it's cool that music lets me allow,
And that comes along with the element of being a perfectionist.
Yeah.
I had that type of OCD where if I twitched my right leg 3 times, I also have to twitch my left leg 3 times. And it's just like a whole balance thing. But like you were saying, being an artist of any sort, especially when you have people who support you and love your art, you realize that what's perfect to them is imperfect to you until you shift your perspective and be like, this is me, and you're perfect. So it's like, your art has to be perfect too.
Yeah.
So
that's beautiful though. I'm glad that you're being vulnerable about it, because it's cool meeting other people who have because you said your like little moments of OCD.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah, but it's dope to hear it though. It's cool to be vulnerable about it, and because a lot of people downplay it, where they're like, I just fucking have it, but it's like, nah, like that shit's fucking it fucks you up sometimes.
It does.
Yeah,
especially when it comes like to it takes time out of your day to do very
takes time out of your life,
detail-oriented things that don't matter at all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I have to scrub the plate 15 times. Like, what?
Yeah, it's like weird shit. Like it's like the stupidest shit. Like I know my mom does this shit too, because she has OCD. So it's like she tells me like a funny story that when she found out she had it, or like when she came to acceptance of it, is like she was walking with my dad and she's like, stop. And he's like, what the fuck? What do you mean stop? And she's just like, we just stop for a few seconds. And he's just like, why? What the fuck? What's going on? Like, he's freaking out. She's like, all right, we're good. But it's like that OCD of like, oh, if I don't do this shit, like, But over time, I've learned to control it more and be okay with it,
So you mentioned like certain OCDs, you feel like, oh, if I didn't do this, I have bad luck. So you like were creating your own superstitions.
It's ruminating on shit.
Yeah. So what's one of the crazy ones that you used to think about?
I mean, just life shit, just like with friends and all that stuff. Like if I don't do this, like this person, like something will happen to this person or some shit. Just ruminating on shit.
Final Destination stuff?
Yeah, or like, just like stupid shit, or just like just ruminating on things. Like you just get attached to an idea of something, and you just it doesn't leave your mind.
Yeah.
And it makes you anxious and all that stuff.
Right.
But you have to just like, all right, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thoughts are crazy.
Yeah.
Also, in that same highlight reel, I wrote down kind of what you said. You said something about when you watch something perish before your eyes, what did it do to you? And then you mentioned a dog.
Yeah, my dog, Coyote.
Coyote. So what's the backstory behind that?
So that reel is about love, the one that I spoke about. That reel is about my dog, who I had since I was 9, and so I had him for a long, long time. And he was 16, I think 16 when he passed away. And so I was just talking about that love it's a chaotic sense of emotion, because you can be so attached to something that you see every day, or that you've had this beautiful connection with throughout your whole life. But love can also bring so much pain
Right.
to a person, not just because love is torturous sometimes, but because the attachment of seeing an animal or a person or somebody pass away
Right.
is that emotional connection of love.
There's
Is
nothing
just,
you
it's just
can
strong.
do about
There's
it.
nothing you can do about it.
Right.
But love is so fucking powerful that something that won't be there tomorrow makes you feel the complete opposite. Just the torturous feeling. So yeah, it was just about that. Yeah, about my
Okay.
dog who passed away.
Yeah. Do you feel like a lot of your music, like you said, you're trying to be more vulnerable? So do you like to stay on like, the more darker side of emotions, or do you also go into like,
That's a good
the
question.
more
Actually,
heights
I feel
of
like
emotions?
that's a good question because I was just thinking about it like when you're mentioning it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of my early music was like go and get it, like
Mm-hmm.
very like oh the beautiful, and also like or there's like starlights, all like some shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm older, I feel like it's more deep
Mm-hmm.
and within me to like grab that form, that part of me that's like I'm not scared, but like just that taboo place in your heart,
Yes.
that gray area
Right.
that you don't really showcase to the
It's
world.
never explored.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now, or I've explored it, but I just never full on like expressed it.
Okay.
So I feel like now it's like, all right, now that I'm human at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's this form and element that I am connected to the world as well, that I shouldn't dampen my shine of being human from the world.
Right.
Yeah. Like I should reveal it more. Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I asked you earlier if you ever Googled yourself and read what it said.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I read what it says?
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Okay. So, whenever you look up Orpheus Von Doom, it says his music is the sound of survival, an artist forged in heartbreak, rebellion, and raw introspection. Blending post-punk angst, industrial textures, and poetic storytelling, his music is a pulse beneath the skin, gritty, vulnerable, and unflinchingly human. Do you feel like all that resonates with
hell
you?
yeah.
Or is there...
Yeah, fuck yeah. 100%. Yeah.
100%?
I feel like when I perform live, like you get to see that 100%. Like you get to see me at my most vulnerable, my most chaotic, my part, like where I'm just like, or I'm cracking jokes and shit, where I'm fucking dying from like breath because I'm like jumping everywhere, or just like the way I say it, yell it. Yeah, definitely.
You said sometimes you like to jump in the crowd.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Has anyone ever dropped you?
No, nobody's ever dropped. I fucking dropped people by accident. Yeah.
Like a bowling ball.
Yeah, by accident at a show not long ago at Axelrad, funny enough. I opened for my homie Different Chris, and there was like just a bunch of girls in the front, and it made me laugh because at some point I jumped and I fucking ran into the girl in front. I felt bad. I gave her a shirt at the end. Like I gave her some of my merch, and she was like, "Oh, can you sign it?" She was like, "You're okay. Like I get it." Like, and then I was like, "Nah." Like
concussion, and you're like,
I know, right? Like I felt bad, but no, like I mean, I didn't like full on like boom, like just tumbled her ass, but like I like ran into her, and then afterwards, like I was running around and all that stuff. But yeah, I like it. I come from the first bands that I performed there were punk bands, so I'm used to that fucking like chaos and moshing and fucking like just fucking running into each other and fuck. But what's cool about punk that I don't feel like not a lot of people see or view as is that like a lot of people hear punk and metal and all that stuff or whatever it may be, hardcore. Well, hardcore is a little more out there, hardcore. But at punk shows, there's the beauty of everybody having each other's back. Right. So like the second you fall down, somebody picks you up right away. It's crazy. Like I've had moments where I've moshed and like this angel of like this angel with fucking tattoos, punks, fucking like crazy ass hair and like just piercings everywhere, just lifts you up from the ground, and you're just like, fuck, let's go back at it again, and it's just sick. That's crazy. So yeah. So if I do fall, I would hope that people fucking pick me up at my shows, but so far I haven't fallen. Although you fucking, by the way, oh my God. So fucking Fonz joked around with a friend of mine that I did fall at my last show, but I did not fall on that last show.
He did not fall.
I did not fall, by the way.
For the record. Okay, that's pretty cool. I love your music video for 1986.
Oh, thank you.
That's a good song, actually.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
So what was like, of course, 1986 was inspiration behind the music video, but like, you danced a lot, right? You know, I know you also like direct a lot of your own things as
Right.
well.
Well, co-direct. Well, that one I co-directed.
Co-directed.
But
Okay, so what was the vision behind it? Like, what was I guess, what were you trying to get people to see with the music video?
So with the music video, or the song to start off with, the song is inspired by my sister who passed away, Valeria Serrano. And so her birth year was 1986. But the reason I wrote that song is the celebration of life that she did have, to celebrate her death rather than mourn it. And so that's why I say like shake, shake, shake. Like it's like you dance to it, like
it's a
dance
song,
like dance around, have fun, like enjoy it. And
she
usually
was
I always
a dancer too.
Yeah. No. I have two sisters, so that's one of my sisters that passed away. But the other one, no, she's out there. She's out there. But 1986 was based on that. So the cover of the album or the song that's on 1986, I wanted a woman in the front to represent kind of like my sister in a way.
Right.
But the music video itself, my friend Eli Fisher and his girlfriend Jacqueline Garcia, which is the girl that's in that video. Honestly, we just improvised it on some real, like to be honest, we just had this crazy idea. He's a director, and he was like, "Bro, let's make a music video," and I was like, "I'm down, 100%." And I was like, "Let's do it here, like in the Westheimer, like because it's like where we grew up, going and all that stuff." And then, just like in 3 days, we did it in one night. Like we started at like 9. We finished it at 12 filming it, and then we edited it, and then we did it. But the message behind it is more of like, I don't know. I know his vision for the video was like her imagining Orpheus Von Doom. Like instead of me actually being there.
I would have never thought that.
Yeah, that's why when she puts the headphones on in the beginning and 1986 starts, that's when she can actually see me.
That's dope.
So it's like the ghost of her past in a way, but it's like, it's me. Like it's just like it's her vision of what the song represents in her life.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like chasing her and all that stuff, or like walking around her. But there's not like actual interaction.
Right.
It's just an image of what the song represents to her.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That's a really good concept. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was a lyric from one of your songs.
Okay.
And I wanted you to kind of elaborate on that.
Which one?
So it says, I want to see some jealousy coming from your phone, and I want to see some lightning coming out your toes.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying, what I envision when I made that song is like jealousy from your phone. The reason I say that is because like I want to see people being like, yo, where you at? Like, because you're dancing, you're celebrating life. So to me, my visual is like, yo, where you at? Like, fuck, like that FOMO, like I fucking fear of missing out. Like, I wish I was there where you're at, like living life, where you're doing all that stuff, and then dancing. Like, it's pretty, I feel like it's describable, like dancing. So you see your shit, so you're fucking, no explanation, just literally like just dancing to your fucking.
Is that what lightning coming out your toes
means?
means?
Like you're just dancing, lightning.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that's enough digging into your brain.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What's your favorite color?
Green.
And your favorite food?
Fuck. I know I joked earlier, but I fucking. Oh, fuck, what is it? I like Italian food a lot.
I was gonna say lasagna.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, yeah. But no, lasagna's dope as fuck, though, yeah.
Shout out lasagna.
Shout out lasagna. Shout out Garfield. Yeah, for real.
Okay, cool. Okay, so before we head out, I want to show them a little bit of your more creative side in the studio. So if you want to show us a little clip.
So like when I forget I have the mask on. So I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I forget I have the mask on. And so I'm like, oh, I can't read my face. It's a part of you. Yeah. So I was like waiting, and I'm like,
the face ID is not working.
Yeah. So my homie Dunes and I the other day, we've been recording. I don't think it wasn't People. It was another song that we made. Yeah, we haven't finished it yet, but I was joking around with it. And if you want a soundbite to get attached to, this is what it sounded like when I was recording a part of the lyrics where I had got to some point where I was in crack mode energy. So this is what it sounds like.
No, that's hilarious. And And we're gonna hear that on the
Oh,
song,
hell
right?
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. You heard it here
You heard
first.
it here
Debut.
first.
Fucking sound clip that shit. Put it everywhere. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
Well, you were so much fun.
Oh, thank you.
It was
Thank you
great
for the
interviewing
interview.
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for everything. I hope everybody fucking has a good ass day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said to shake, shake, shake like it's 1986. Pick up a camera and take many pics. I wanna see you dancing, I wanna see it glow. I wanna see some stepping, I wanna see it blow. I said to shake, shake, shake like it's 1986. I wanna see some movement, I wanna see a show. I wanna see some jealousy coming from your foe. And I wanna see some lightning coming out your toe. I said a 111. I said a 999. I said a 888. I said a 666. I said a shake, shake, shake like it's 1986. Pick an outfit and put on
True Houston TV.